So, as you've probably noticed, there is quite a large time gap between this vlog and the last vlog that I just posted. Really the only excuse I have is it took me a really long time to find the time to edit it and get everything together, and it also took me a while to figure out the vision that I wanted for this channel and how I was going to be able to go into production and do all that sort of stuff. But I'm back to it. I'm going to start vlogging again. Today may end up being pretty boring. I'm just going to go into work and then we're going to see what else happens. So basically what my summer job is, what I do is I prep for all the organic chemistry labs. So like all the supplies that you see here, I supply the labs with those and pick them up. So I'm gonna pick these up, move them back to the stock room, and then set up for the next week's lab. So I posted a tweet today about how I had finally fixed all of my camera equipment that I use. So like some of my tripods, like this piece here was broken off and it was missing the peg to put the camera in. So I got replacement parts, glued everything, fixed everything, so now I finally got a working tripod. So I did that with a lot of my equipment, but some of it is still really screwed up. So like this one, this tiny tripod that I used to use a lot. It was great for gripping, mounting, and everything. The piece up here at the top, the screw piece that fits in that you're actually able to mount the camera on it broke out. So I tried to glue the piece back in with just some Gorilla Glue, but the second I screwed it back into place, it just immediately ripped back out. And it's actually in the back of the tripod I'm filming with, so I've got to rip that out, and it looks like this tripod is just done unless I can figure out some way to get the piece in the top of it permanently. The reason I was filming a vlog today was because there was supposed to be something going on that was going to be pretty exciting, and there was going to be a lot of great opportunities for some good video shots. That ended up not happening. So now before the day ends and everything closes, I'm going to try to run to a couple of places that I like here in town and see if I can get a few things done. So let's go. So it is totally about to start raining, but I'm still going to go anyway, and hopefully I just don't get caught in a bad storm. So this is not my first time to the Birmingham Public Library, but this is my first time actually going around and seeing everything other than what's on the first floor. And it is so huge. There's so many books here. So I love coming to the library, but I love the Friends of the Library bookstore. They've got such a great selection for such a low price. They actually had video games today. So I got Shrek Super Slam for the GameCube, Nickelodeon Battle for Volcano Island for the GameCube, and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom for the PlayStation 2, $1 a piece, which is a great deal for those games. The Edge Chronicles, the first one, the audiobook. This series is probably my favorite childhood book series of all time. So to have the audiobooks for $1, that's really incredible. And then finally a copy of the Grand Budapest Hotel, which has been on my watch list for a super long time, but I hadn't had a copy, so I'm super excited to finally watch this movie. So I was going to go a few other places after the library, but 5 o'clock traffic hit, and it was just too hard to drive anywhere else. Long story short, this vlog is over. Boring end, but that's how it goes.
Science isn't so much a specific subject, it's rather a philosophy of thought.
Science is really mankind's way of using the tools we have to help us solve the problems that we encounter.
Science is a verb. It has to be hands-on. There's no comparison to doing a physical activity as opposed to a cognitive activity on paper.